Hello, good morning students. I'm Dr. Rahim Ahmed. Today we are going to discuss about photolithography within 10 minutes. Okay, so I'll go for the definition and I'll going to explain total process of lithography, photolithography in nanotechnology. Within 8 steps we will going to close it. What is the definition of the photolithography? The photolithography is a pattern process where these photosensitive polymer, so photosensitive material, so photoresistance material we have to use as a polymer and selectively expose it to the light through the mask, and we have to use here a mask to print the materials, the creating the latent image pattern. So the polymer that can be developed and selectively developed exposed to the desired pattern. What you require the pattern you have to use. What is the use of this photolithography? Lithography, what is the use this one? Industrially, we are going to take out the semiconductor industry. We have to manufacture like a dual core processor. We have to require 29 million transistors inside the small strip that is contained the 0.05 micrometers, so thickness only. So how it is possible? It is not possible by general technique what you are going to use manually or robotically. By using only lithography only possible. That's why the very important technique we are using for the semiconductor industry. There are 8 steps we are going to close this photolithography. First, we have to take out the base material that is called a silicon wafer. So on that we have to oxidize and we'll get here silicon oxide. So this silicon oxide shape will have to change as a transistors. So use the purpose of the different applications in the electronic industry, biological industry, in other industry we are going to use. Chalo, we will go for the step number 2, and we have to use and we have to paste here photoresistance material. Generally maybe dry or wet. We have to use the semiconductor material, we have to use the dry material. So different materials are there, we have to choose it here, and we have to paste this by using the spin coating method. Generally we are going to, so wafer you have to take out and some liquid, and we are going to spinning number of times. So how many times of this spinning? Generally 3000 to 500 rpms we are going to spin. Then we'll get this layer as a very thin layer is on exposed on the silicon oxide wafer. Okay, this is a very important photoresistance PR material. This is the second process. Step 2, photoresistance is applied. Step number 3, it is called pre-bake. It is called preheated also. Then we have to use the 80 to 100 degrees centigrade for 30 seconds, and we are going to harden this material, and we will going to stick this PR on the silicon oxide material as well as on the silicon wafer also. Then we have to choose here this step number 4, the exposed 3A. This light is exposed 3 on the by using the mask. Mask is very important. It is called photo mask. We have to say the photo mask is contained. Generally we have to take out glass plate and the printing structure we have. Otherwise quartz material we have to take out. Generally depend upon the what are the applications we have to take out. What is the light we have to use here? This is the UV radiation we have to use of different nanometers we are going to use. This is called this photoresistance. We have to say that positive photoresistance and negative photoresistance. Suppose this light is going to fall in the gap and it will going to take out, and the remaining we have the structure like this. This is called positive photoresistance, and this material is called soluble, we have to say. Next, another one is called negative. When we have to take out the light here, this is going to harden and the remaining will go to soluble. That is called a negative photoresistance. Now I have to use here, see that, so we have to take out the layer where the light will going to fall down. This is called photo positive resistance method, and we will take out the PR material at this gap only. Okay, so I have taken step number 5. So unexposed PR is remains. See that unexposed will going to remain, exposed will going to take out. That step number 6 we have to take out, harden the bake. Then once again we have to take out baking is harden by using the on the heater. We have to use 120 degrees centigrade for 20, 30 minutes, 10 minutes depending upon the where the application is required. Then what is happening in there? This is will going to stick and harden, and very good material you will get here in the step number 6. Step number 7 is very important. It is called etching process. In the etching process we have to use some type of chemicals that like a hydrochloride, that is called HF we have to say. So where the below of this PR material will going to remaining. In the gap will going to take out etching will get taken. We have to take out the material, that is process called etching. So etching material also somewhat important in that. Next after that here the photo mask. The remaining last step we have to use, that is called step number 8, dip in the acetone or other material we have to use. Generally it is called photoresistive stripping, means we have to take out these photoresistance way, because we don't want photoresistor, we need this silicon oxide structure as a transistors. Now in the electronic industry, that's why it is going to remaining PR will going to take out in this process of 8. This is called final step. Then we will get here silicon oxide wafer as some transistors for your applications. Okay, clear this concept. So very easy this one. First once again I am going to repeat this structure. First step number 1 is we have to take out silicon wafer as a base, and on that we have to oxidize and we will get silicon oxide. For that structure we have to prepare it. Step number 2, photoresistance applied, and for so maintaining this silicon oxide, and for the process of your etching or masking, we are going to take out proper transistors we have to print. Then we require the photoresistance material. Then third step number 3, we are going to pre-bead, heat it and harden it and stick wheel properly. Next step number 4, expose it to using the mask. Where it is going to expose, that material will going to take out, remaining PR will going to remaining that. So next step number 5 is that is done. Step number 6 is once again post bake, we are going to take out hardening and stick once again material. And step number 7, we have to using the etching and we have to take out the silicon oxide material, where underneath of this PR material will going to remaining, so silicon oxide will going to take out. Step number 8, the dip in the acetone, and we will take out the PR material, and finally we will get the structure of that transistors. Okay, okay students, this is the photolithography. Within short period I am going to explain that. So next method we will going to explain with the next class. Thank you very much.